Testing, 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 testing. Alright, I think we good. I think we good. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tad bit. Alright, let me see how loud it is. See if it's. See how loud it is. I think it's good. Alright, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith, back with another live stream. Oh, I gotta change the title. Let me change the title. Give me a second, y'all. Because we are not live trading. The markets are closed, so that is not the title. Give me a second. Alright, I think we got it now. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith, back with another weekly recap. Stocks and futures. This is like, I ain't gonna say it's our first, we did weekly recaps back then. We just haven't been, we haven't recently been doing them, you know. Well, actually, we was doing like daily recaps, but I think this is how I want to do it. I think at the end of the week, we will do a recap. Okay. And then since, of course, like I said, Saturdays we'll probably do back testing and stuff, but I think Friday nights will be our week recap streams and stuff like that. As long as I be free on a Friday, you know, that's the biggest thing. As long as I be free Friday night, we can do our recap. But nevertheless, we're finna get into it. Pretty much, I've been talking about it all week. What I want to do with this recap. I've been trying to keep my trades, put my trades like on screen, so we'll be able to recap the trades I took and see what we could have done better, or we can improve on. Did we get a good entry? Things like that, you know. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Not gonna take long with this because it is pretty late at night. I wish I started a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna be honest, I procrastinated most of the day. So my bad, y'all. My bad for procrastinating this night. But you know what? It's okay. You know, it's all right. We're gonna get better at doing it and everything. It's the start of the year. It's the first month of the year, man. We just starting new habits right now. Eventually, we're gonna get better at it. You know. So let's first go over price spy. See what trades we end up taking this week. Let's see. And you know what? I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm sorry. Some I tried. Like I said, it's the first week of doing it, y'all. Y'all gotta bear with me. I tried to mark the trades I took. Now, I also was charting up like, okay, if I see this is what I want to take. So I do know which ones I didn't take, but at the same time, it might be a little hard for me to keep up with the ones I took if I didn't draw the, you know, buy and sells on them. So for right now, y'all gotta bear with me. You know, we gonna get better because look, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all a preview of what I'm doing. I got this in the works right now. Got this in the works right now. Hold on, it's taking a little while. Now, shout out to my boy Brandon Trades. If y'all know him on YouTube, kind of a new trader or whatever. But he made a Excel sheet, and I pretty much just copy and paste it, clearing out his data and finna insert our data for the sheet. We did change some of his titles, so we basically using his as a template. But yeah, we just clearing out all his data, put our data in, and this is how we're gonna keep up with the trades we took and stuff. All right. So I used to say I don't have to make a Excel sheet to journal because I, make YouTube videos and everything, and I can always go back and watch my videos. And yes, I do go back and watch my videos sometimes, not all the time, but here lately, I won't say the past 2 months, I've been looking at my streams, in my free time, trying to become my own favorite YouTuber. But just in the event that I don't go back and watch them, I can always have a sheet that specifically shows what day I got in, what pair I got on, what direction I was looking, how many trades I took, how many wins. I mean, was it a win or was it a loss? I probably don't need this right here, win or loss. Because if I put total gain/loss, I probably don't even need this column. We probably delete this column. Win, loss. Now we'll keep it, because what if we lost some trade? We need to know if we lost some trades, even if we still ended up green. But wins, lost, where we were setting to take profits at, stop losses where they were set at, things like that, so we gonna have this. I'm gonna try to have this done this weekend, everything worked out, and then I'm gonna get where I can put like a filter where when like say my total be in the positive, it'll make this whole row green, and if it be in a negative, it'll make the whole row red, like that. That's how and if it's not, if we break it even, it just make it like gray or something. I'm gonna put like a filter on this Excel sheet and do all that. I'm gonna try to get it done this weekend. I got some free time this weekend, so we'll be on the stream. We might do it on stream, y'all. We might do it tomorrow with a chill with Keith stream. But I'm gonna try to finish this all up and get this situated. Okay, but this is what we're gonna start doing here forward, tracking our trades that we do on stream. I'm probably do it for all trades. Probably make one sheet for like Apex accounts, one sheet for Top Step accounts, and one sheet for who else I got? Apex, Ninja Trader. Might do it like that. Okay, just 3 different sheets, and then it's also helped me when tax season come around and everything. We can already have the broker's gonna give us the sheets, but we can have our own sheet already and know exactly what we done, So yeah, that's in the works for right now, but we ain't gotta worry about that right now. Right now we finna see about the trades that we got so far this week and how they were they decent trades we took. Even if, you know what, this first week we gonna just look at these potential trades, and I'm gonna just say like if I took them or not, because remember we drew these long and short position tools, but I'm gonna let y'all know if I took them or not, were they still good trades, everything. So let's get into it. So SPY going into a daily. Let's see, I think this was our going into a daily. We were bullish. Let's delete that. Like I said, I'm new to this, man, so y'all gotta bear with me if I mess up trying to figure out how to explain this and everything. So this kind of like a chill with me Keith stream too, but it's / recap. So looking at that daily, let's do that, put it on replay. Make sure our bias and stuff stayed the same. So this was Friday. We was like, hey, I believe we said if we look at Friday, it potentially finna make a higher high. Once it crosses high, This is where we like to look for them loans. Take it up to this previous high over here to the left at 696. Stop loss at the bottom of the red. So let's go to the hourly. We ended up crossing that high. This should have been an entry. I think we did take this. I'm not sure though. But like I said, we're gonna treat them like we did take them, you know. Or I ain't gonna say treat them like we did. We just gonna treat them like this. What we was looking for, was this a good trade to take? So entry would have been here, like we said. Ultimate target is up here, but you getting in off the, if we getting in off the hourly, first target is this gap here, which we got kind of line up with that. So let's see if it ended up playing out. Like I said, stop down there, so that should be a good stop. And did this trade end up going to TP? Yes, it went to TP. So this was a good trade. Now it did do it in the aftermarket. So yeah, we did take this trade. I'm tripping. We took Monday. I remember we took the trade on Monday. We took multiple positions. Then we sold most of our position and kept one contract to swing for Tuesday, because we was trying to see if we can come on and take this higher high. I remember now. So we did take this trade. So this is definitely a winner for us. Oh, and I can make another. I just thought about that. For that Excel sheet we got, I can make one for options too. So we can make one and be like, oh, we got in on SPY, took it from 691 up to 695, put what our gain was, put what our, you know, it was a risk to reward. It was a basically 1-to-1. But yeah, the first one, good, green. All right, so then coming into the rest of the week, I tell y'all, look, give me a second. I got a little brain fart. I'm trying to think how I'm gonna approach this. Like, should we go and just go like day by day and say, oh, this should be our buys, this should be our target? That's gonna make it long in the mud to do the recap. I think I need to change this title. I don't think this should be recap. Well, it should be, but we posted ain't know which trades we took. That's the thing. I know what trades I took, but you know what? I just thought of something, y'all. This is what we can do. I know what we can do. So this is still the recap stream, but we gonna do something like this probably on the back testing day. I know what we can do. Give me 1 second. I know exactly what we can do, y'all. Watch this. And y'all gonna be like, dang, Keith, you smart, you know? And like, dang, Keith, you smart. At least we're gonna have the ones that we did on stream. Some of the trades I took off stream, I ain't gonna be able to do. I mean, we ain't gonna be able to look at. But this is what we gonna do. Watch this. Let me just type in. And we slick giving ourselves a little. Watch this. Y'all gonna be like, dang, you smart. This how we can do it. This how we can do the recap. Recap trades. Quit playing. I don't even know how we do today. We can do this. We're gonna start doing this for the recap. We're gonna just go back to the streams and do it like that, you know. So basically like a reaction of myself, but reviewing our trades. So what's this? It says analysis, and we don't want the analysis. What the word? How we got analysis before the live stream? I'm confused. Cause we got this analysis. Oh, this was last night's, wasn't it? I mean, not last night. This was Here we go. Look, I'm tripping. Weekly started here. Okay, okay. So this is weekly. This is the first day. Let me make sure. This is the first day. All right, this is the first day. Here we go. Let me turn the background music off. This is how we gonna do our recaps. We trying to start stuff new, bro. We gonna get it organized, and it's gonna slick us a free view. All right, let's watch this. So this was Monday. This was Monday. I remember I couldn't trade down Apex because it wasn't working. We ain't gotta hear myself talk. We can just put it on high speed and see what trades we took. I remember we took one trade or tried to take a trade and wouldn't let us go through. I remember that. So let's skip ahead. We ain't gonna play these games. Skip ahead. And you know what? Since we doing it this way, let me press pause. Because we doing this way, and it's basically like a reaction. Guess what, y'all? Y'all in luck tonight. Since it's basically a reaction, it's what we got going on. Since it's a reaction, y'all get me in the corner. Here we go. Y'all get me in the corner. So we doing this recap. So we could put the background music on since I turned the what's the name off? The audio. So what it look like? What it look like? We didn't get in this. What we was doing? Just looking at the chart. We did get in this on options, but I'm talking about on stream. I'm trying to see the trades we took on stream. Fast forward. Let's keep going. Can we grab anything here? Most of the trades gonna happen towards the end, cause y'all know usually once I get my trades, I'll be done on the day. Okay, did we get in here? Let's see. Or was that us just drawing something? No, we just drawing something. Dang, we ain't even, I thought we tried to get in and it didn't work. Cause I remember, okay, cause we had to get in on Top Step cause the Western name wasn't working. I remember. All right, here we go, y'all. First recap of a trade. So it looked like I was looking for longs. Okay, I was looking for longs above this level. We was looking for uptrend. It made a high. So it made a higher high, made a low. It just need to make another higher high. And then that'll be, this should be the entry. So I should bring this up to here. That's where my entry supposed to be at. But let's see. It's Keys. And we doing a recap. Ooh we. That's me. We on M&Q. Unneeded. Come on, man. Alright, I don't got it on 2 speed. It should have got in the trade by now. Okay. I think I'm waiting on this high to get taken. That's when or this high. I think probably when I wait on this high. Boom. I think that was my entry. Yep. Stop down there. Now, my target is supposed to be up here. First target supposed to be right here. Let's see if we drag it there. Yes, we did. Quit. Oh, what the? I thought we had it up there. What we doing? This supposed to be the first target, bro. This supposed to be first target. But I think I'm in one contract. So if I'm in one contract, I'm probably aiming for the ultimate target. So okay, so now I switched to 2. Okay, I'm in 2. So I think I was waiting because with Top Step you can't set 2 different targets. Like by dragging it, you gotta like go to the DOM, and I'm not trying to do that, you know. So I'll just manually close that myself. You know, sell one there myself and then let it run. So I think that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to wait on it to get up there. Okay, so we is trailing it. Look like we trying to trail it to keep it above this 1 minute gap. You kind of need to wait on a close above first though before setting the stop. I think I set it too early and it kicked us out. That's what I think. Let's see. Let's see. Because really, I'm supposed to set at the bottom of this candle. You know? I'm supposed to set my stop at the bottom of this candle first until we close it past. So we did close past. Okay, then I set at the top of the gap. I didn't want to see a retest. I think this is where we get stopped out at. I think it come back down to retest. Let's see. Or did it go to first target? Did it get the? I don't think it got the first target. I think it came back down. It got close to first target, but then came back down to retest. Okay. I ain't gonna lie, this quality horrible. Let me see. Can we up the quality? It probably gonna make it skip though if we do that. I don't want it skipping. I don't want no lag. Let's try to up it one tick. Hopefully no lag comes. Oh yeah, so it came back down. Ugh. Let's see, let it load up. Okay. Yeah, came back down, kicked us out. So it almost went to target, came back down, kicked us out. It didn't retest though. So I should have kept it at the dang box. Okay, so we should have kept it at the box, man. Cause we wasn't looking for the retest. And it didn't retest. It just came back down to the bottom of that counter. I moved it up too soon. If that counter would have closed past this high here, then yeah, that's when I can set at the bottom of this counter. But it didn't close past that high. It ended up coming all the way back down. I should have put my stop loss back at the bottom of the box. I mean top of the box, but it's okay, you know. So then we re-entered because I was like, once it took this high, I was like, yeah, it's finna come on up now at this point. So we re-entered. Target still sitting up there. Now, hold up, press pause. Why did we move stop right there? Let me think. For me in my head, this is why I moved stop over there, if y'all want to know. One, I see this wick going into this body. And I know in this candle is a breakout candle from previous structure. So I'm anticipating basically a fair value gap getting created to go and keep going up. And this would be the bottom of the fair value gap. So if we in an uptrend, if we're gonna be in an uptrend or trying to move up, say we leave a fair value gap, I'm not expecting it to come to the bottom of the fair value gap. So that's why I set it there. Now, once this candle closes above these highs, I think I bring it to these highs because I don't want to retest of these highs just yet. I want us to just go straight up. I think I do, but we gonna see. But that's why I set it right here by this wick. I really supposed to set it on that wick, but it's because I'm anticipating a fair value gap to get left down here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, like I said, now like I did move it too early, cause I'm supposed to wait on this candle to close above first, then set it there. So I did move it slightly early, but it's fine. It's fine if I was okay with taking the stop loss. Okay. I don't know why I moved TP up. I think because I was just thinking maybe it just runs super hard. That's supposed to be my ultimate TP there. Oh, hold up. I did that jump so fast. Let's go back. I think I was in more than one contract. Sold when it got here. Let's see. So we in 2 contracts. I think we ended up getting in 3. So we in 2 there. Yeah, we in 3. And then we sold 2 here, I believe. We slick, yeah. We sold 2 there. Let's see. 1, 2. Yep, we sold 2 up here. Okay, we sold 2 up here. Then we in 1 now. And we was trying to see if this 1 was gonna go to our ultimate target. Okay. And we slick could have held 2 of them 3 contracts, but my rule is once we get the sell majority of your position size at first target, okay, then let the last little bit run. So that's how we doing it, bro. This was my first target, so I'm gonna press pause. This is my first target right here. Now it sucked because I did re-enter my trade. If I didn't re-enter my trade and I had my stop where it was supposed to be at on this actual box instead of on the bottom of this candle, we could have got more when we sold majority when it got up to the target. But since we had to re-enter, we just got like a little move. You know what I'm saying? It was so close to the target already, so that kind of messed it up a little bit. That was my fault. Okay, that was my fault. And another thing, getting in my trades, that's one thing I need to make sure I do when I get in my trades. I should be at least, oh, I forgot the camera was on, y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't even been looking at y'all. But I should at least be taking my trade to the first target every time. Because if I get in a trade and I ain't expecting to go to first target, I shouldn't be in that trade. You know what I'm saying? So, like this, when we got in down here, this was my first target. Either keep your stop loss, put your stop loss. I slick want to say, don't move your stop loss till it get to the first target. That's slick what I want to say. But I promise you, I'll be mad at him. He close the target in reverse on me though. But I think that's what I want to say though. We're gonna try when we do the back testing. We're gonna say no move with stop loss until we get the first target. Okay? Because if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. It's just when I get in the green, I don't be want to risk like that. Okay, so like I said, I was anticipating a fair value gap getting created. That's why I set it down here at first. And look, it look like we about to leave fair value gap. So now I brought it up because, hey, if we close past this high, I should expect that continuation to go and take us to our ultimate target. But if we don't close past the high, we probably gonna retest that fair value gap. And I really don't want to play the chance of a retest failing, you know. So I'm over here hoping we can close past this previous counter high. Because if we don't, it's a chance that we retest and then I get kicked out. It's a chance that we retest. They don't guarantee a retest. Unless it's flip red, then they guarantee the retest. So we waiting. We closed past and it went straight to target, like we said. Now I did leave another gap, and I was trying to see, hey, we leave another fair value gap and keep going, you know. Let's see. I think I end up getting kicked out here. No, I think I bring it up too soon, too close, and then we get kicked out. So I think it actually do end up going all the way up there, but we already got kicked out down here. Yeah, it did go up there. Actually, I remember going back and checking it. It did go all the way up there. But this was our ultimate target at first, so slick. We could have just closed everything here, but like we said, this was the runner, so we really didn't mind. The runner was gonna be in the green anyway, so yeah, I brought it up. I think I brought it up too soon, too tight, because I could have kept it down here at this fair value gap, but I brought it up too tight. Got kicked out. Boom. Now I think it actually respect this fair value gap, y'all, and we end up just going straight up. So I should have had just, you know, kept following these gaps. I kind of just like, I didn't really want it to retest this previous level. I wanted it to just keep going, but kind of was getting greedy. I ain't gonna say getting greedy, but I was kind of expecting the market to do too much. I was expecting it to just keep skipping up, you know, without no type of retest. So, but we did take a nice trade right there, man. Beautiful trade. And I think that was all we did on Monday. So called it. So that was Monday. And like we said, well no, that was Tuesday. When it was, yeah, 27 was Tuesday. Cause Monday we took SPY loans. Wait, no, was that Monday? Look, let's see this. Look at the chart. Let's see. Hopefully it ain't showing y'all nothing that got a screenshot. I don't think that matters. Okay. 27 was Tuesday, yeah. So where my Monday stream at? Let's see. Hey, I don't know what happened right there, y'all. I'm sorry if it was messing y'all ear up. It like made this weird noise. I guess we didn't record Monday. I don't know why. Now let's go to Tuesdays. So Monday, beautiful green trade. We did good. Tuesday, live trading. Let's go. Recapping Tuesday. And we ain't gonna play. I mean Wednesday. No, this is Wednesday. My bad. Wednesday. Recapping Wednesday. Let's see what we do for Wednesday. What we do. Market looking bearish right now. By me looking at it. Let me see, is our speed on 2? Because it don't look like it. It is on 2. Dang, you gotta have premium to put it on 4. Alright. Let's go here. Now that was that Monday trade on SPY. I think I'm just reviewing everything. Fast forward it. Okay, so I think I was waiting on it to come down here at 696. Look for another uptrend entry. Oh, I'm moving like it's trading view, my bad. I think that's what I was looking for. Or if we push above, look for uptrend entry. So let's see. Let's see. Come on, what are we doing? Let me fast forward and see where we got in a trade at. Or was it Wednesday? No, it was one of them days. Tuesday we got back on Top Step because Top Step gave out free count. Wednesday we was on Apex because they dropped the sale. I think it was Wednesday. So yeah, it had to be Wednesday. So I think Wednesday is the day our trade thing wasn't working for Apex. I think that would have was. Let's see. One of these days. Cause I just remember we couldn't. It wasn't Apex messed up. It was Tradeovate that was messed up. And we couldn't get in our dang trade. We was trying to get in gold, and it kept saying like $1. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it was Wednesday. All right, let's see what I was looking to get in. What I got in loans. Ooh, hold up, Keith. What you was doing? I think honestly, y'all, I think it was a good thing that we kind of got blessed that it did. Oh, hold up. Let me see some. I ain't know our camera came off. My bad. My bad, y'all. I didn't even know the camera came off. Okay. I think we good now. I ain't know the camera came on. Let me see if the audio was still playing. Yeah, okay, my bad, y'all. So that was what all that noise was. The camera froze. But I think it was a good thing that it's a good thing that what am I about to say? Oh, that the Tradeovate wasn't working. Because I think this trade we would have won this trade. I think I don't know, cause I think I would look for loans. This NYM I thought it was gold. I think I was looking for loans off of his daily gap. We end up making a high, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high. It's potentially a new higher low. So I was supposed to take loans right here on the first green, but I remember on stream I even said on stream I said I'm supposed to got in right here, but we wasn't on the charts. We wasn't on the chart, so we missed the initial entry. So we took one contract on NYM, take the chance to see if it was gonna go up there to the daily gap. So the entry was not good at all. Like, we dang near at the high. The entry wasn't good, but I was playing a little freely because it's NYM. It take a lot to lose a lot on NYM. So I think Wednesday we really wasn't seeing nothing because 22 minutes we didn't get no trade. I think I was just like taking a chance a little bit, which we need to start doing, bro. Just because we on stream, I ain't gotta force no trade, So we learning. But let's watch it though. I think it would help us though, cause the trade since it didn't work, we wasn't lost or won. They ended up keeping our accounts at equal. So let's see, cause I think it's gonna stay saying $1 no matter what, even when it's moving up. Yeah, you see how it's at $1 still. But us entering up here, our stop loss supposed to be all the way down here, like that's, and that take profit supposed to be right there. So that's a horrible stop loss, And then it's a gap right here, and we definitely didn't want it to close inside this gap. We definitely didn't want to see a red candle. So this slick, that first red candle that closed underneath that gap, I slick supposed to get out instantly, because it ain't pushing straight up like we want. But I think do we go back to the chart? Yeah, we go back to the chart. But I say this, the one good thing I am following the uptrend though. That's the one good thing I'll say I did. So what happened? Did it go up or did it go down? Is this the 1 minute? Let me go back. Let me go back to where we got in at. Where we got in at, y'all? Got in right here. So it's supposed to take that high 1 minute. 5 minute. I want to see the 1 minute chart. I want to see the 5 minute. Okay, so yeah, it ended up coming down. This is what I was trying to tell y'all. So my entry was not that good, and stop loss supposed to be right here. So I don't know why I got it at that low. But entry wasn't good. 1, because it's already close to target. 2, when that first red count, first of all, we ain't supposed to see no red if it's trying to come up there for real. But even if we do see red, when it first made that close inside this fair value gap right here on the 1 minute, this should have been a red flag right now. Like, hold up, if we supposed to be moving up, why are we disrespecting this fair value gap? You get what I'm saying? This is like the only fair value gap we got to protect these lows. So that was a red flag. Then, if I look, low, high, lower, low, boom, we both got out instantly right here. So basically got out at break even. We're supposed to cut it at break even. We really could have cut at break even, or for like we said, $1 loss or whatever. Cause that made that low, high, lower, low. Soon it made that first red, my stop should have been brought up to here. Soon we made that first red, cause that's gonna make a lower low. So my stop should have been brought to break even. I mean, not break even, cause like I said, we got in up here. I don't know why it's down here, but my stop should have been brought to here. So, cause we got in up here. I don't know why it said we entered down here, but we got in when it was up here. That's how we knew TradeVet was glitching. Cause we like, bro, it said $1, and it said we got in down here when we know we got in up there. But so when this kind of wick down here, we supposed to got out instantly. So we would have took this whole loss. Like, soon we got in, we went straight red and lost. Cause it was a bad trade. I'm gonna be honest, y'all, that was a bad trade, man. Like, the only good thing I can say, it was one good thing I can say. I was following the trend. That's the only good thing I can say. I was following the trend. It did close. We did have green counters, but my entry was bad, bruh. You too close to the top. Why? You don't need to be getting in up there. You're too close to the top. If you do, but the thing is, I give myself the benefit of the doubt because, one, I did get in light, so I did smart. Only got in one contract. Then I went on the smallest thing that we can trade, which is NYM. So even with a loss, not that bad. Probably lose what, $30-$40 right here, not bad at all. So I'll give myself that. That's that expert, experienced trader mindset. You knowing, hey, I'm taking this risky trade. Let me lower my risk and stuff. But at the same time, the first indication for me to get ready to get out was once we cleared this fair value gap. Just go ahead and get ready to get out. You ain't even got to sit through this last other half of the drawdown. Because it's fine that it made some red candles. Because you can consolidate. You can consolidate and then push higher. So it's fine that it made red candles. It's just once it made this lower low, that what messed it up. Once that lower low came, it killed the trade. You need to get out. But we couldn't get out. We was trying to close it and it wouldn't let us close it now, I don't think. But that messed it up right there. And then, oh, this is MNQ. I thought that was MYM. I about to say we sitting at the top of the daily gap. So let's fast forward and see. Okay. What time frame is this? I think this is 1 minute. We did get a green candle after making that lower low, so there's a chance that it can come back up. But if it closed red right here, that's continuing that downtrend. If it closed, especially if it closed below the low. But it is a chance that it come back up. We could be consolidating here. Let's see. But for me personally, I would have got, if it would have worked, I think I would have just closed here. Or I should have closed right here. Even if it was starting to come up, oh well. It is what it is. Because it made a lower low. I can't trust the trade. I'm getting out right there. And look, it ended up coming down, clearing these lows. So if I would have got out right here, I would have saved myself a little bit of that loss. So technically, there would have been a loss. We would have had a loss on that trade. But Quisetrades saved us from a loss. What by not working? By not working that day. So let's see. Did we end up getting anything else? I think we had to jump over to. I don't think we even got it in there, but I think we had to jump over to top step. Yeah, I think we jumped over the top step. Did we take a trade? Yes, we did. Let's see. Top step. Okay, so gold. We seen high, low, higher, high. Hold up. Okay, so yeah, I remember this gold trade too. The gold trade wasn't a good trade either. We just was on Wednesday. I don't know what we was doing, bro. We was tripping Wednesday. The gold trade wasn't a good trade either. I mean, it wasn't a bad trade because it did go to target 1, but I was trying to hold it to go to the second target because I was like, man, that profit's so small because we entered in so high up on it that I was trying to hold it a little further, but it ended up being a loss that day. So let's see though. Let's see. This is what I'm talking about with gold. Because I jumped on the chart super late and I didn't have nothing labeled, nothing. Didn't have nothing labeled. So I didn't even know where the target stuff was at until after I jumped in the trade. I just jumped in. I just jumped in this just because it made an uptrend. Literally, that's the only reason I jumped in. Because I seen the high, low, higher, high, and I got in. And then as we watch this, we're going to see. I go to the 5 minute, I think, and go look for the target levels. And when I find the target levels, I realize, dang, we already dang at the target. And target 1, I'm supposed to cut at target 1 majority of our size. But target 1 was like $10, bro. And I was like, bro, I'm not finna do this trade for no $10. I just told myself I'm not. Even though that is target 1, bro. And you only guaranteed your target 1. You ain't guaranteed nothing else. So I kind of was trying to hold it too long. So if you want to say it was greed, I guess you can, because I was like, I'm not taking no dang $10 on no trade. I was like, I'll take 2, but I ain't taking 10. I was trying to hold it to the second spot. Let's see it though. So watch. Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna go to another time frame and find them. Either I'm gonna do it on this time frame or another time frame. I'm gonna find a target. Let's see. Cause it's supposed to be like $10 for the first target profit. I was like, bro, I'm not doing no $10. Yeah, look, see, I switched time frame. There go target 1 right there, y'all. That's target 1, and then target 2 right here. And I was trying to go to target 2, but technically I pulled cut at target 1 if we don't, close past target 1. So boom, target 1 get hit. Did target 1 get hit? Yeah, ain't that target 1? No, that ain't target 1. Target 1 right here. So I'm gonna show y'all. Target 1 go get hit, bro. Target 1 is going to get hit, and we did not close. Cause we was like, we not taking no dang $10. But this is how we should have played it. Cause we kind of put greed into it, I guess you could say. Because we know once the target hit, if we don't close past and build above, we need to get out. I think we do close past, but we don't build no base above it. So we should have got out, See, I was getting ready to bring it up to whatever candle take that high. Take the target out. I was gonna set it at that candle low once it take the target out. So let's see. But I didn't set it up there because I was being, like I said, I was being greedy, y'all. I was trying to get up to the second target. So let's just wait. Cause the second target, I think this was $10. So that second target probably been like about $60 probably. I was trying to hold it to that. So we did get a red candle to build a base. So we were trying to wait and see if we keep this uptrend. And I slick could have, you know what I could have did? Bruh, see, that's what I'm saying, bruh. Me watching it now, it's other things I could have done. I could have added one more contract right here on this gap, especially if I'm knowing target 1 will get hit. Added another contract here, and that would have made it be like $30, $40, going right there. And I probably would have been comfortable with getting out at target 1. But 1, I jumped in this trade late because it's already close to the target. But 2, I wasn't. I was just thinking about this one contract, Could have added one more here, But it's fine, it's fine. But I do think later on Wednesday, I end up trading. Yeah, Thursday morning I end up trading. So we literally just walked away with this Wednesday, I think. These 2 losses, and then we called it, I think. I thought we had all green days. No, I think Wednesday night or Wednesday evening I ended up trading off screen. I think that what it was. Cause one Wednesday when we had FOMC and stuff, yeah, I traded that evening. I just didn't stream it though. But we ended up getting like 200 on the day or so. Alright, so we did get our green count. Like I said, that's where I should have added one more contract to take up to target 1. I should have added right at, never mind. Did we get it? No. Hold up. We did. We should add it. Never mind. I thought we got the target 1. Wow. Good thing we doing this review, man. I could have sworn we got the target 1. So we didn't even get the target 1. Wow. Well, good thing I did add. Good thing I did add, bro. I thought we got the target 1. So that trade didn't even get to, let's see. Oh, no. That's what it is. Let's go put it up on the charts. It did get the target 1. Look where I'm pointing at, y'all. This was target 2 and that was target 3. I just didn't mark target 1 because I was like, I'm not finna get out there. It did get the target 1. So let's go. Let me see if I can pull it up on top step. I was about to say, I knew it got the target 1 because I remember on that live stream, we can turn the audio up. I know I said, I was like, bro, it did hit target 1. I should have got out there. Let me see. We ain't even gotta bring it up on top. So let's just listen to the audio real quick, y'all. Let's pause the music. Pause the music and listen to the audio real quick. What do y'all count as being greedy, bro? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think I just didn't mark target one because I was like, it's too close. Look, so look to the left. What time frame is 5 minutes? We made this high. Yeah, target one was to take these highs out. It took these highs out. You see that? It took these highs out right there. Let's see. Press play. See, because it took this first high, and I told you I'm not trying to get that first high. That first high, y'all hear me say it? It took this first high. So this was my target one. Boom. It was target two, the second high. Then target three was all the way up there, but I didn't want to close at target one, because if we looking, what we got? High, low, lower low. So this the last high to take, right? It took that last high like it was supposed to. But I was trying to be greedy. I was like, at least get to target two. If we can get to target three, we making like $60, $80. So I kind of was getting greedy, getting greedy. Because what I told y'all, if we don't close past the target and build base, you should be getting out, That was too small of a target. So then let's see on the 1 minute. Second high. Technically, I was supposed to get out. Right I wish I dang put a line there so we can see if it has some 1 minute closures above. But it's all right. Let's see. We basically got in right there, so I'm like, bro, I'm not finna get out where I got in at. Yeah, so we did get one. I think this one counter was the only counter that closed the book right here, and it was a doji counter, So once that doji counter came, then it closed red. I should have either just been like, you know what, I'm just gonna get out off the red, or when this green came back to break even, I probably should just cut right then and there. But it is what it is, man. But if this was target one, this is what I was saying. If this was target one and we didn't hit target one yet, then boom, when it came right here and bounced off this gap, that's when you're supposed to add a contract. But I didn't even know that we didn't mark, we didn't mark target one out. So we did hit target one, but I didn't mark it out. So that was target two right there. So I wouldn't add it if this was target two right there. But if we didn't never hit target one, and target one was this blue line, yeah, I would have added another contract here and then came to target one. But but literally it did its job. It went to target one, made a higher high. Then the uptrend immediately broke after that. So it is what it is. Like I said, you only guarantee target one, bro. Let's see what I was saying though when they dropped and stuff. That's why we kind of being greedy. I ain't gonna say being greedy, but we kind of. Yeah, you were being greedy. You were being greedy. I guess you can say. I was being greedy. What are you talking about? It is like. And then I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping. Cause look, we got what? High, low. I think I was thinking maybe consolidation, but even still, you don't want to be in when it make a lower low. So I should have brought stops up to right here. Once this red candle came, I should have brought my stop up. I don't know if I tried to, and it just dropped too fast, but I supposed to bring stop right here because what did it do? Low, high, lower, low, downtrend. And then if it's in downtrend, it's going to at least come to the bottom of here, or it's going to come and take that out. And it really dropped all the way down, though. Like, dropped and made the hourly back bearish. Okay, I did bring it up. Okay, I did. See, never mind. I thought I was tripping, bro. I thought I didn't bring it up. So I'm following the rules. Can't be mad at it, bro. Can't be mad at it. Following the rules. I think I only ended up being down like $40 or something, right? I think I was down like $40, and then like I said, we came back and traded around 12 and made like $200 more. So we ended up being green 160 on the day, something like that. I can't remember exactly. Like I said, we gonna start putting it inside the Excel sheet so we can be able to go back and look at everything. Here, I think. Should I set it here? Yes. I hope I did set it there. Come on, make the higher high so I can set it here. Oh my goodness. Oh, I didn't set it. Bruh, oh, tripping. Yeah, I lost. Yeah, I thought I said it. I brought it up there and didn't even say it. Tripping. But it's fine though, cause like I said, we ended up today green, but we could have definitely minimized that loss. We really couldn't even. We could have not took a loss if we would just got out of target one, and we could have avoided the trade in general because we was already close to target one. We could just avoid the trade in general because we shouldn't even been getting in that high up, you know. So we is learning. It's a weekly recap, man. It's a little hard to watch, you know. It's a little hard to watch because I'm critiquing myself, you know, but especially doing it live, but it is what it is. All right, let's put it back on speed 2. Put it back on speed 2. I think that was the last thing for the day. So let's go to Thursday. Let's go to Thursday. Get some work today. We almost done with this though. And I said I was gonna do this pretty quick. Shoot, we doing it it's been almost an hour. Shoot. So where's Thursday? 28th. That's analysis. There we go. Thursday. Get that money that we made money on Thursday. We traded with my boy Mel Thursday, I remember. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I missed my dang trade. We was looking to go short on M&Q on Thursday. Me and Mel. We was looking to go short dang there at the open, but I was looking at dang stocks and everything and just missed my trade, bro. But we still end up capitalizing on the short. But we did miss the initial entry we wanted though. We wanted to break below an hourly gap. Let's see. Because I was looking at gold, then I started looking at stock. And by the time I realized M&Q went down, it was too late. I ain't gonna say it was too late, we missed our initial entry. Let me find. See, look, I'm looking at CrowdStrike. I'm looking at everything else but M&Q. And look, boom. I'll post enter right there. Hold up, let me see. We gonna turn the mic back on. I want to hear what I had said. Turn the mic back on. We missed our future trade. Hold up. Man, normal. Alright. Let's see. Alright. We missed our future trade. I ain't gonna lie. Look, you see that position tool right here? This is my trade I was looking for. We made our money on. This is the trade we was looking for. We look for the break below this hourly gap and possibly below this level. Make that downtrend. Really, we just look for the break, but 1 minute we was looking for the downtrend if we was on the 1 minute. Man, that mud drop, boy. And this was our target. This line right here, this white line, it was like 25,998, something like that. It dang it was that target, but luckily we stayed watching it. We got a pullback, and we ended up getting in for a couple $100. All right. So but I literally was looking at this at the pre-market, and I told Mel, me and Mel was looking at it right here. I said, Mel, if we make a downtrend underneath here, then I like them shorts underneath the hourly gap. And we was like, yeah, we agree. And it literally did it. First 5 minutes of the market. Mel was busy doing something else, and then I wasn't on that M&Q chart, and we both missed the initial trade that we both was looking for. Yeah. But it is what it is. We didn't give up, and we ended up being green on the day. So that's the good thing. We didn't give up, and we ended up being green on the day. So let's fast forward. Pretty much all I did, I seen that initial drop. I told you I was waiting on the pullback. Boom, first green candle indicate pullback. So then I just like, you know what? First red come, I should be getting in the short. Look for this continuation to come on down and clear my clear my target. Now I'm gonna say this, y'all. My stop truly supposed to be up here. You know, it's really supposed to be up here. But I was looking for this to be that continuation. It turned red. We already in a downtrend. So I was like, you know what? I'm not thinking that we finna break a fair value gap. You know, we might wick up past this red candle. So I was anticipating possibly wick a little bit above the red candle, but I wasn't anticipating for it to break that fair value gap. So I'm like, we should keep rejecting, you know. Now I don't know if I seen this on stream or not, but it's a gap here and a gap here. So it could have easily broke my gap and rejected here, or broke that gap and rejected here. So, but luckily it did, you know. Luckily it did, and we put our stop on the first gap. So because I wasn't finna risk having it all the way up there, you know. But I really was just looking for the cleanup. I seen that we in a downtrend. We got our first red. Supposed to get back in, you know, after a green. Supposed to get right back in just off the red. Once we get a show a trend, all you do after pullbacks is just wait on your counter color. That's it. So if we in the up, we already established the uptrend, if we doing a pullback, the first green, I'm getting in. As long as we don't make a lower low, you know. Same thing for this downtrend. As long as we don't make a higher high, if we doing a pullback, the first red, I'm getting in. So I was kind of hoping this closed green here, because then I'd be more comfortable with, okay, now it's definitely shouldn't. Yeah, so it did close green. So I was going to say it definitely shouldn't come take this high at all. And I don't think I added a contract. I should have added a contract here, but I don't think I did. I should have doubled down with another contract. The reason why I brought my stop down to that, I'm like, okay, well, if we trying to keep this downtrend, we got low, high, low. If we break this, it's gonna make a higher high. So, and we got to stay a downtrend. We trying to get down here. I'm like, bro, it's not gonna take that. Not until we at least get to target, you know. Not until we get to target, then it'll take it, come back up. So it's a nice trade here, real nice trade here actually, especially trying to get in after a expansion part. I don't know why I didn't add an extra contract. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have added another contract. And I closed a little too early. I was supposed to hold till target. I did close slightly early. I think the reason why I closed slightly early because in case it reversed, didn't close past here. I think that what it was. Which ain't bad. That ain't a bad close early, you know. That ain't a bad spot to close early on. Really, but it hit target. Then I think we end up getting another short on another pullback. Cause at that point we was like, dang, bro, it's still going. You know, we could have still made money. It probably coming down here. But we was like, you know what, it is what it is. We're gonna wait on another pullback. So then we ended up waiting on another pullback and grabbing a one more short to give us 200 on the day. Let's see. I think we get. Okay, so yeah, here goes the next pullback. This was the last solidified levels up here. We had low, high, lower, low, but then we made a higher high. So I'm like, oh, can't really get in off of that. Really, I need to see a lower low, then lower high, lower low, you know, back to a downtrend. Or you can take a risky trade, which I did, take a little bit more risk trade. Now I'm fine with taking one contract here. Is if we take this low and you can do one or two things. You can, if we take the low and close past the low, get in, or if we just wick past the low and set your stop at this high. Okay. But the better trade is if we close past that low. Okay. So I think that's what we took to keep continuing this downtrend. Let's see. Fast forward it a little bit. It was playing around for a little while, but I think that's when we finally get it. Because I didn't want to get in just off a wick. You know, I wanted to see it make a downtrend or close pass for me to get in. Because it very well could have just bounced right here, you know. And that's what it was doing. It was bouncing for a little bit. But then we waited. And then right here, if it come take this low, this is the entry to get in because that'll be a lower low. So it's got the red. You just soon we take this low, get in. Stop loss right there. So boom, I'm waiting. I'm waiting to see us take that low possibly. I don't know why I didn't just set an order there, so I won't have to try to press them. Oh, I did set an order. Okay, and it did get me in. Okay, so now we in. Stop loss up here. Now target, we did. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. We ain't had no target set because it didn't drop so hard. We was just gonna trail. We just gonna trail. Let it drop as far as it won't and trail our stops. That's what we was doing on this trade. The first trade we had our targets, but the second trade we passed my target. I'm down there just trailing because I didn't have no next targets other than the bottom of the daily gap. So I just started trailing real tight. Then we end up catching like 50 right here, something like that. Real nice trade. Now I did trail a little too soon. Should have been at break even, but I was trying to. I'm like, bro, I'm taking money. But it should have been at break even if I'm thinking we're gonna leave a fair value gap. But I said no, I'm taking money. So I ain't mad at this trail, you know. I ain't mad at this trail. We actually took 66 right there. So took 66 right there. I think that first trade we took like 40. Then I think we took I think we only caught 100 on stream. Cause I know I ended up catching off stream like 300 extra. Cause I ended up being like $400 or $500 up on this day. I think $500 up I was on this day. So I know I took a couple off stream, but I thought we took 200 on stream. I guess we only took 100 on stream. Unless, I don't know, maybe I skipped a couple trades. I don't know, I feel like we took 200 on the stream. Let's see, did we get another one right here? I don't see no other trade. Guess we only took 100 on stream. Hold on, it said something right here. What's this? Oh, that one I was looking at silver. Oh no, I know what it was. I had traded pre-market. Made like 100. I think on this stream at the beginning I said I'm already up on the pre-market, y'all, like 150. And then we made 100 on stream. That what it was. Cause I remember I'm like, bro, I know I was up like 200 when I ended the stream, and then I made like a $300 trade. It ended up being like 5 something up for the day. So I know I wasn't tripping. So yeah, that what it was. We made 100 on stream, but pre-market we made one like 150, and then off stream after we got off stream made like another 300 on that day. All right, so hey, we've been doing good. The only bad day that we really had, and it was really just on stream. One, because I didn't take profits at Target. One, because like I said, we could have took that little $10, but we didn't. You know, so we technically have been all green for the week. But we was all green. I'm talking about recording on stream. We could have been all green. Cause like I said, that Wednesday I ended up trading myself off stream around the FOMC time, like noon and 1, and I ended up making, being up 200 on the day. So But I'm saying on stream, we could have been all green on stream if I didn't take that dang. No, if I would have took my money on gold, we literally been green just $10. All right, so then let's get into Friday, and then it's it. The recap over with after that, cause it is a long video, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't think I was gonna be doing the stream this long. It's already an hour now, ain't it? Yeah, say 50 minutes, 57 seconds. Oof. Come on, Friday. Today. Live trading futures. This is today. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I wasn't even. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't even looking to trade today. My head was hurting. My boy Mel said he ain't gonna get on. He wasn't gonna get on today. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even feel like trading today. But I was like, you know what? We showed to work every day, no matter what. You know. So we did. We showed up. I looked at it, and then that's another thing. I looked at the chart and I said, bro, we look like we're finna consolidate. Like literally every chart I was watching looked like we was gonna consolidate. And I said we probably won't move until the very end of the day. And literally, y'all, when I tell y'all, we consolidated the whole day on stocks, on futures, everything. Consolidated the whole day, bro. So I'm glad we ended up catching our trade early and getting off. Cause when I say we consolidated the whole day, we consolidated the whole day, bro. Like it was you could have made some money because the consolidation was a little decent range, but nah, it was consolidated the whole day. I wanted to play with that. So let's go fast forward. What trade we took today? I can't even remember what trade we took today. I think we took gold. Yeah, we took gold today. Cause M&Q just was it looked too bad. We ain't want to touch that at all. Let's see where the trade was at. We took what 3 trades today, didn't it? Something like that, 2 or 3. See, cause we did sit for a long time, bro. We sat for a long time cause we couldn't find no trades at all. So look, I'm past half of this stream time and we still didn't even take one trade. Now I was sitting this whole time and we still didn't take one trade yet. I mean it's fine though, cause being patient paid off for us. Cause we seen like 2 entries and we ended up making our money for the day. So, even though there was some real quick scalp entries, we still seen like 2 entries. Okay, I think this is when we first get in our first trade. Oh, that's M&Q. That's what I was potentially looking for. So that ain't the first trade. Let's see. Meta. Dang, when we got in the first trade? Okay, there we go. We in our first trade right here. So gold, we jumped over to gold and we was like, you know what, y'all? What I said we see a low, high, lower, low, downtrend. Stop loss to sit there. First target here. Second target, of course, this this gap, but we potentially could drop all the way down to this hourly gap. So, and then I was looking at the 5-minute at this, so that made it even more stronger of a chance of it dropping. Now I did jump in look, we gotta get better at that. That's one thing I gotta get better at. Stop dang freaking getting in when it's so close to the target 1, bro. I don't know why I keep doing that, bro. I don't know. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't even have got in right there. I'm a little mad at myself for getting in right there now. Me looking at it now, I'm a little mad at myself for getting in right there. Even though it is downtrend right here. But target 1 right there, bro. It literally could just flip on you, you know? But I don't know why the heck I think I was just trying to get a scalp. I think I was just trying to get in and out that mud real quick. Something, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. Unless I don't know. Let me see. Did I go to the hourly? Maybe I went to the hourly and seen the bigger picture. No, I was trying to get a scalp. Cause look at it. Yeah, I was trying to get a scalp. And boom, soon it came down, brought stocks down. Yeah, I was trying to scalp. Okay, I get why I did it now. I was trying to scalp it to them lows. And then look, This is what I get for one trying to scalp, for two getting in so dang close to that. Bruh, y'all see what look at this. I was in the shorts, right? Look at what I put. Look what I put. I was supposed to put a buy stop, right? I'm thinking I'm putting my stop loss and everything, y'all. Look, watch this. I'm thinking I'm setting stop loss and everything. Bruh, I put a sell limit. Let me see. That mother moving so fast. There it goes. Sell limit. I'm thinking this is my stop loss. Bruh, I put a whole sell limit. If you in a short and you got a sell limit, it's gonna give you another short. So I'm thinking I'm stopping myself out. But I ended up adding another contract. It could have went super bad for us. Like super bad. Like I said, it could have took that 5-minute low and then flipped right back bullish to keep consolidating. Boy, when I tell you I looked up so bad, like that it came back our way after I thought I had got out my trade. Boy, this first trade was straight look. It wasn't, the trade wouldn't look, but once I got, like I said, I thought I put a buy stop and I put a limit. That was look after that point. That was straight look. I'm gonna be honest. That was straight look. Because I told myself, I said, when I realized that I had added a contract, I said, bruh, I'm sorry, y'all. If the first green count, I got to close it. Because I'm not, bruh, that first green count could initiate us shooting all the way back up to this hourly gap. And that'd be like $200-$300 down, bro. I was not finna do that. Especially not on a Friday that I didn't even want to trade on. I said, I'll take $100 off, but I ain't taking no $300 off. So I was like, the first green, I'm getting out. Cause look, I'm thinking I'm finna get. I'm sitting here thinking I'm finna make $84 right here, or whatever, $60 right here. 66. I think it was like $66. I'm thinking I'm finna make $66, bro. And I'm thinking I'm finna hit my buy stop, but I got the sell limit sitting there, and it go up. Boom! I got two contracts instead of one. I'm like, bro, I'm supposed to sell. And I seen that too. I said, no. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, no. So then I was like, first green count, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm cutting this one. Cause it could shoot, like I said, it could shoot all the way to the gap. And it really could shoot past and consolidate on this. So, watch this. So, boom, hold on, I think we get triggered at 66. Yep. Now we in 2. Now we down $100 instead of taking our money at 66. We down at 100, down 160. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way. So I just set that limit. The reason why I said that buy stop up there, because in case, say this one green candle just shoot super fast up, I at least need to have some stop loss on. Even if I'm knowing I'm trying to get out off the first green candle, I'm not finna let, like, say the first green candle be big like this, bruh. Like, I had to set some type of stop loss, so I set the stop loss up there just in case it spikes super hard and I can't cut it when it make it first green candle. So I literally on stream I said first green candle I'm cutting, y'all, cause it messed me up, And then I did say if either first green candle or soon we come back in the green, I'm bringing stops and break even. That's what I told y'all on stream. And watch this. I tried to set it soon as I literally tried to set it. It bounced up soon as I let it go. So that's why it made this go back up to the top. Because I tried to set it soon we got in the green. But it just spiked back up. I'm like, oh my goodness. So at that point, I'm thinking, bro, it's finna reverse on me. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm like, please just stay going short. And look, luckily we end up getting to get out at $44. I was so happy, boy. Y'all don't know how happy I was to get out that mud. And then watch this. We've been down like $250 right here. That's $250 we've been down right there. Yeah, you get up here, we probably been down $350. I don't know if it got up there or not. I can't remember. It might end up came back red, but I was like, you know what? Yeah, it did. This what happened. It ended up coming back red, and I'm over here looking. I'm knowing this the 5-minute lows, right? And I'm like, if we can close below that 5-minute low, we probably finna drop all the way down to that hourly gap, because remember that 5-minute, after that 5-minute low, I think we ain't really had nothing but the hourly gap index to go to. So all I was looking for was if this counter could close below, I'm gonna get right back in them shorts. And then it looked like it was about to. 3 seconds, boom, I got in. I said, this the counter that came below. I had my buy stop getting ready. I was gonna set it up here, but I said, soon as get in the green, I'm gonna set it. I mean, yeah, soon as we get in the green, I'll go set it down here. But I'm trying to let it. Caught another little. I think I caught like 17 right there. I ain't even catch that 43 because it spiked down and came right back up. And I was mad. I was like, bruh, this mud just spiked up. But I was like, hey, we made 44, made 17 real quick. It is what it is. But then I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I'm like, bruh, it's finna come clean this up. Like, that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, I jump back to the 5-minute to make sure I can see this 5-minute, we below the 5-minute, you know. Like I said, the next target for the 5-minute is this fair value gap and then the hourly gap. Then after it get in the hourly gap, it's coming down to that low. So we end up waiting. Cause I wanted to take it down here, y'all, but it stopped me out. You know, it stopped me out. It spiked real quick. So I a little sorry, cause we could have made like 100 right there. You know, we could have made a little 100. But then I ended up looking and I was like, I think they trying to make this hourly gap. I mean, I already count on red potentially. But I said if it closed green, we gonna shoot right back up. We ain't necessarily gotta shoot right back up instantly, but we gonna shoot back up eventually. That's how I was thinking. So I think it ended up closing green, but then I end up seeing it make a downtrend again. I end up getting in the short. So let's see. Let's fast forward it. So, I think this is where it's gonna make it close green. The hourly close green. Got like 7 seconds. Let's go look at the hourly, I think. Let me see. I think I go look at the hourly. Yeah, I do. Oh, we got 40 seconds for the hourly. Okay. I don't know why I went to M&Q. I think I was just trying to see what M&Q hourly was doing. And I said if M&Q hourly turned red, this sucked because it was gonna slow us down a lot, and I ain't want to play around with it by close on red. Okay. Dang, didn't I get in one more trade? Oh yeah, I did. It just it's almost at the very end. Come on. Where that gold at? Okay, well here go gold. And I said, okay. So gold hourly did close green. It closed green, right? But then after closing green, it made a downtrend. I'm like, hold up. We might be trying to drop first and then go back up. But that will end up hell, let me see. So I said if it make this low right here, shoot, I might grab a short. See if we can get to the bottom of there. And yep, we came to the bottom. And I was like, okay, we got to the bottom. I said, let me bring my buy stop into the, into the money. And I said, if we push below here, game over, boy. We might be coming down. And we pushed below there. Got up 100, 143, 187, 170. Boom. Got out at 170. So we end up catching that 44, 17, then 170. And then I was like, you know what? Once it make a trend, it's finna shoot up though. Start back that consolidation. And literally, if we go look at the charts now, it end up going right back up and consolidating. So I said, bro, we literally got in the perfect spot to get a nice little flush before we go right back up to consolidate. So We end up catching that nice, beautiful trade, man. Nice, beautiful trade. And technically, this supposed to be my target one, this gap. But I was like, it might squeeze through, you know, so I held it. Now, it went all the way down. I was like, damn, it went that far down. I think it ended up jumping right here, though. Let's see. Or do we end the stream? I think we end the stream by then. Yeah, we end the stream by there. Okay. So, alright. I don't know what this is. Alright, though. That's the weekly recap. So we were pretty good. I think we ended up. Now I'm gonna tell y'all now. I did end up getting in another trade, and it was nice, like another 100. Alright, soon I ended the stream, I think. But we ended up. I think we ended it at least on that Apex account, that new Apex account. Cause I told you we bought it on Wednesday, but we couldn't trade it on Wednesday because of Tradervate messing up. Well, we couldn't trade it on Wednesday at the beginning, I guess you could say. I think we ended up getting like one trade when we got back on around 12, I think. Or we probably just only traded Thursday and Friday. But regardless of the fact, somehow we up like 900 on that account in 2 days. So I said, hey, you can't be. We've been doing crazy on these trades, bro. So on stream, I think on that account we made 450. So off stream, I made 500 extra on that account. But like I said, I'm trying to stay away from trading off stream on y'all, at least for like the Apex account. You know, now I'm gonna trade that off stream all the time because that's my personal account, and I gotta make my personal money on my personal account. You know, oh snap! But the Apex account, maybe the Top Step account, I want to try to stick to just staying on stream for y'all. I think at least the Apex account, because that one I can connect to my Trader View. I think the Apex account, we gonna just keep that. Like, bruh, don't trade it off stream. Only trade it on stream, bruh. Or if I do trade off stream, press the record button and upload the recording or something. So, but yeah, that's our weekly recap, man. It was nice doing it this way. I think that's how we're gonna start doing it in the end of the week recap. We're just gonna go to the streams, find the trades we had. Now we might start doing this though, like say like that gold one I just was telling y'all about. We might do this. We might go to the chart after watching one of the days, and then go look at the chart, the trade we took, and see if it finished out that direction. If we could have held longer and stuff. Like, I think that's what we are. So like gold, where that gold short was at, that we end up taking. Oh, I gotta take this off. Find that gold short we end up taking. Right here. It was in this area. Look at this. But that short went crazy. Let's go see. Drop to the 1 minute. And we literally got in at the top of it. And I was gonna say that when we was watching the video, I was gonna say, I don't know why I ain't look at the higher time frame structure all the way, because when we made that green, right? Let me show y'all this before I go to that lower time. When we made that green counter right here, when I was just rewatching it, I was like, you know what? After making this green, if we end up making a red and making a lower low here, we probably gonna come take this low out. And literally that what happened. We end up making a red, made a lower low, came and take this out, you know. So if I was looking at the higher time frame trend, I could have got in off of this red candle right here. Got in here. Now your stop is huge, and I'm gonna be honest, stop was big, but this is supposed to be that candle to keep, you know, taking them short. All right, but let's go back down to the 1 minute though. Like I said, it ended up bouncing after we got out. Where was it? See, this the trade we took, and I told y'all, I said, you know, taking that, then they end up bouncing and coming back up. The reason why I knew it was gonna come back up was because the hourly was green. Hourly being green, well, it need to come back up, you know, to the hourly gap. Retest it again, and then retest the hourly gap and fail to close above. Built another downtrend, you could took the shorts back down again. But I was off the charts at that point, so I can't be mad, you know. Then here, didn't really get no entry for shorts here. It just went straight down. Maybe you could have got entry inside here. Here go the camera messing up again. We finna end the stream, man. Dang. Camera and stuff messing up. Oh, here skipping. But we're gonna do all that in the back test video. I'm gonna go end it right here. It's already hour 30, so y'all have a good one. Your boy Keith.